Hamlet by Shakespeare. Elizabeth I, Queen of England during the time period, had no children. The country feared her cousin James I of Scotland would be her successor. King James became the king. Had different views. Had different beliefs. The lives of those in the country changed. Characters: Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, about 30 years old. Son of Queen Gertrude and the late King Hamlet. Nephew of the present king, Claudius. Melancholy, bitter. Uncle's scheming. Mother's sexuality and quick remarriage. Father's death. Thoughtful, studied, reflective but also rash and impulsive. Horatio, Hamlet's close friend. Studied with the prince at the university in Wittenberg. Loyal to Hamlet and helps him. Claudius, the king of Denmark. Hamlet's uncle and the play's villain. Calculating, ambitious politician, driven by his sexual desires and power lust. Sometimes shows human feeling and guilt. May truly love Gertrude. Characters continued: Gertrude, the Queen of Denmark, Hamlet's mother. Married to Claudius per King Hamlet's death. Loves Hamlet. Shallow, weak and depends on men. Seeks attention, affection, and status more than morality and truth. Polonius, the Lord Chamberlain of Claudius' court. Arrogant, scheming old man. Father of Laertes and Ophelia. Laertes, Polonius's son and Ophelia's brother. Spends much of the play in France. Passionate and quick to react. Ophelia, Polonius' daughter and Laertes' sister. Beautiful woman whom Hamlet has loved. Sweet and innocent, obeys her father and her brother. Like Gertrude, dependent on men to tell her how to behave and live. Characters continued: Fortinbras, Prince of Norway. Father was killed by King Hamlet, Hamlet's father. Wants vengeance on Denmark. The ghost, believed to be Hamlet's recently deceased father. Claims to have been murdered by Claudius. Calls for vengeance. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, aristocrats. Friends of Hamlet from Wittenberg. Brought to Denmark by the king and queen because of Hamlet's behavior. Marcellus and Bernardo, officers. First to see the ghost walking the walls of Elsinore. Calls Horatio to witness the ghost. Francisco, a soldier and guardsman at Elsinore. Reynaldo, Polonius' servant. Sent to France by Polonius to spy on his son, Laertes. Basic plot of Hamlet. The ghost of Hamlet's father returns and tells his son Hamlet, a studying student, he wants vengeance for his murder committed by his brother Claudius, the current king and husband of the widowed Queen Gertrude. Hamlet contemplates the logic and reality of the situation. Is it true? Is the ghost real? Although dealing with his mourning and anger towards his mother, Gertrude, and love interest, Ophelia, Hamlet sets his plan in motion to find out the truth and satisfy the ghost's wishes. Acti guards think they see ghost of King Hamlet, Sr. Conflicts between Norway and Denmark are exemplified. Hamlet mourns the death of his father, while Claudius tells him he must move on from mourning. Hamlet fantasizes about death. Hamlet is angered by his mother's remarriage so soon after his father's death. Assignment: Read Act 1 summary of the each scene IV, 1-5. Email 1 discussion question the night before class or bring it by the morning of class before first class. Be prepared for a quiz. Act 2. Polonius is focused on his children and obsessed with Hamlet's behavior. The king and queen bring in reinforcements to discover the cause of Hamlet's behavior. Plans are made to understand the cause of Hamlet's behavior. Plans are made to discover the guilt of Claudius for the former king's murder. Assignment: Read Act 2 summary of the each scene 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Email 1 discussion question the night before class or bring it by the morning of class before first class. Be prepared for a quiz. Act 3. Polonius' plan to decipher the motivation behind Hamlet's strange behavior. Hamlet's plan to decipher King Claudius' guilt. Hamlet's moment of revenge. Hamlet's confrontation with his mother. Assignment: Read Act 3 summary of the each scene I4, 1-4. Email 1 discussion question the night before class or bring it by the morning of class before first class. Be prepared for a quiz. Act 4 Queen Gertrude's betrayal. What do to with the body? Hamlet is sent away. Fortinbras travels through Denmark. King Claudius and Laertes plan. Assignment: read Act 4 summary of the each scene I7, 1-7. Email 1 discussion question the night before class or bring it by the morning of class before first class. Be prepared for a quiz. Act 5 graveyard scene: Hamlet's obsession with death. Funeral. A foiled plot. The new plot of revenge.